Good morning. I want to say, God bless you. Hope everybody's healthy and well. But yeah, we gotta chit chat for a minute. Something, it's on my heart, weighing very heavily, and I think as a man, as a public figure, it's be good to talk to you and let you know what's going on. It's nothing like serious. It's just personal. It's not going to affect anybody. But when you've been in it so long, and then you're not in it anymore, it doesn't, it's not, it stinks. It's just like, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to be watching wrestling anymore. You know what I'm saying? After being a fan since I was 13, now I'm 38, and so many changes, have happened throughout the years. And wrestling is a sport, and like any other sport, sometimes the changes that happen, they push you away, and it's like not only do they push you away, you know, I don't think the product wants you anymore. You know what I'm saying? They have no interest in you. It's like sometimes when you're running a business, you're aiming towards certain people. You know what I'm saying? There's some things when you preach the word of God that are just specifically for just for Christians because only the Christian can understand it and and righteously discern it or spiritually discern it. But I'll give an example like the virgin birth. Okay, people who believe in Jesus can understand that that's a God sent move. But people outside of that would think, well, how can you get pregnant without a man and seed, right? So I met this young man. His name was Parker. He was like, I don't believe in the flood, and I don't believe in Jesus rises. I don't. He just said a lot of things he didn't believe in. You know what I'm saying? So it's not for you. NASCAR is actually not for the Special K anymore. But somehow I've managed to survive. I don't know how, but it's certainly not for the Special K anymore. It's not catered to me anymore. You know, what do you mean catered? It was not supposed to be catered to you. When I put money in it, and when I build the product and help out, I absolutely do. Actually, I've put my time and money into this stuff. I have invested in these things, and this is the return that I get: 550 horsepower packages, 670 horsepower packages. All I just want one thing. All and everything that I put into it, I ain't getting nothing back. At least not what I want or expect. And as a wrestling fan, we've reached a stage now where women can beat on men at will, and men can do nothing about it. Now let's make it clear, okay? I'm not saying that men should be beating on women. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that men should not be beating on women and women should not be beating on men. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying equality. I'm saying some kind of fairness. So what happened was a long time ago, people of these companies and organizations got upset, okay? And they're like, the WWE, the WWF is like promoting beating on women. Got these small women against these super large men, and that's not right. So what happened was they stopped that, and now women are they don't have to worry about well it's not even worry about it. It's scripted. But anyway, uh, now women are free from that, and but what happened was is it flipped. Now women, whether they're small or big, they'll just jack men up, and all they can do is just and they're getting. See, this the reason why they don't care is because they're getting paid to do it. There's an old saying, dude: money talks and BS walks. Mm-hmm. It's the truth. But but it's not. But the wrestling, as much as I love you see, I don't hate the people. I mean, I guess Dean Ambrose was pissed, or what's his name? I'm sorry, John Moxley, because I was playing him in the WWE. It's like, Kalari, I'm not in the WWE anymore. I hate that place. I'm gonna make you pay. It's like, oof. So I changed that. I changed that picture quick. I said, oof. I don't want John Moxley mad at me. Ooh. I don't even know what your real name is. That's your real name, John Moxley? Anyway, so he brought in some big jacked woman, and she was beating on men, beating on security guards. I'm just like, all right, man. Well, if AEW is going there too, I guess I gotta leave y'all too. Much as I love Chris Jericho, as much as I love Drew McIntyre, it's like, you know, if it's just offensive to me, and you don't, and the people who are running the company don't give a f. So it's not. So as far as I'm concerned, it's not for me. They don't want me. Thanks, Kalari. We don't need you anymore. We don't want you. We don't need you. Goodbye. Get out of our faces. Leave us alone. NASCAR, like I said, NASCAR. IndyCar is just going to do IndyCar. They're not worried about me. Thank God. And F1, I'm sure they'll get pissed at me eventually and they'll figure something out. They'll piss on my parade. They already have, but it's okay. So I guess it's just time to move on. It's time to move on. Like I said, this is changes and differences in life. They may not be like what I want, may not be, but it's like if it's that bad, then I need to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? And just accept that some things, it's not that they forgot about you. They just don't want you anymore. They don't care. They don't. Well, they don't want. They don't want to do. They want to have nothing to do with you. And I can see that. It's not for me. Some people, and then it's not for me, and then you try to bring in new fans. You know what I mean? You try to cater to new audiences, and some people dig it. Like for example, you go to Atlanta. It's now a super speedway esque type racetrack. Some people dig it. New people, new fans, they dig it. It's cool. Yeah, cool. And then some old school fans was like, dude, this is ridiculous. And then you got some old school fans who can go along. But that's hard. I can have a new respect and understanding for people who just can't make it through some of these sports. Before Spooderman was Spooderman, he was a NASCAR fan 2009, but he ain't a NASCAR fan anymore. He's just and he's not even an adult yet. It's like, dang, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Excuse me. Pretty bad, dudes. Pretty bad, pretty bad. If you're an old school fan who can make it through, I mean, God bless you, but God bless you too if you can't, because I understand. It's just you just this is things that you're watching and that you're going through that you just didn't go through before, and it changes, and the change is not working with you. It just happens sometimes. And people say that things are never going to go back the way they were, things are always going to be this way. You got to understand something, dude. You have to give time a chance. Everything doesn't happen in 5 or 10 years. Sometimes it takes 100 years. Sometimes it takes 30 years. Sometimes it takes 60 years. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes 400 years. You know, the people in who were enslaved in Egypt, the Hebrews, they were enslaved for what 430 years, and then the people in the United States who were enslaved for what for about 430 years, maybe longer, shorter. I don't know, but sometimes it takes a long time. It's not like it's going to be like this forever. We might die, and the next generation might pick it up, you know. But we you know we don't give time a chance. We just say that's it. And I'm not just talking about preachers. I'm talking about non-preachers too, because they may not because non-preachers what they'll do is they won't say it, but their actions will speak. They try to live here as long as they can, live as long as they can. They don't want to go to the other side. They'll do anything to stay here. They'll be decrepit, nasty, and disgusting just to stay here and not have to deal with the Lord. But unfortunately, no Friday night SmackDown, no Monday Night Raw, no Wednesday night AEW, no Saturday night Collision, none of that, man. Nothing. Collision, Dynamite. What's the other one? I don't know. It's frustrating. It's upsetting because I want to enjoy the product. I want to sit back and relax, enjoy it, but I can't. Because I know eventually some woman's gonna come up and make every man his bitch. Just I don't know how else to say it. So I've been laying out some more videos. I had so much fun making videos during. Well, let's change the subject. I had so much fun making videos during my break. I decided to make some more. Leave some messages, positive and negative. I try to be positive with the other ones, with the f your boredom to your boredom, but y'all weren't listening. I said okay, so let me sprinkle it on a little. Let me put on a little more salt. I didn't put enough seasoning in here. You can't taste the salt. Can you taste it now? So yeah, it turned out great. It's like, wow, y'all are watching it, really watching this stuff, watching it quick too. I'm like, dang, that sucker just the numbers went up real fast. I said, wow, that's not bad, not bad, not bad. Finding a whole bunch of Christians on Instagram, uplifting people, which is good. And I have other things that I'm dealing with right now, but I just gotta just putting it in the hands of God. I ain't worried. Can't worry about it. I'm just I'm at the point. This is somebody said his name was Chosen. He was like praying to God about my second half of the life. I'm like I like that because that says to me that second half is gonna be better than the first. You know what I mean? No more the pain that I'm gonna have to go through is just gonna be like just personal stuff. It's not gonna be like gonna affect anybody else. It's just things that I loved that I have to let go of. You know what I'm saying? It hurts, but some as a you know they say in movies sometimes, if you love me you let me go. You know what I'm saying? That's true sometimes. Just let them go, dude. It's not for you anymore. Tomorrow's what, Friday? So yeah, I won't be watching SmackDown, unfortunately. I don't want to watch SmackDown, man. I don't want to like have to put myself in that position and hope that you've changed. Now, what's probably going to happen is I'll like just peak one day and nothing will change, and I'll just be mad. I'll be so upset again. So all I want is just you know men to stop beating or women to stop. I want men to stop beating on women and women to stop beating on men. And if it's not like that, I want women to beat on men and men to beat on women. I want everybody to. I want it to be equal, but it's not. And I'm not. And you don't have to change your product. You don't have to change it for me. You don't have to change it for anybody. And you have shown that. So I'm gonna back off. I want to be the bigger man. You know what I'm saying? I want to just sometimes you just got to take it on the chin. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's there's an old saying, you got to take your beating like a man. In this case, I'm we're a woman. You can say because women, well, not in the wrestling world, but in real life, women catch it too. So just want to say thank you and goodbye. You know what I mean? It's gonna. So what am I saying? Is it gonna be like this for the rest of the days? No, it's not. The style around me, around my area in the United States, at least around my area. I'm not saying the whole USA because I just live here, but around in my area, the style has changed. Well, it's a good, well, and people will say, I'm not even gonna say specifically what people. People will say, well, that's just the way it is. It's gonna be like that for the rest of your life. It's like that's not true. It's gonna change again. I make everybody. Excuse me. Everybody's wrong sometimes, whether you're a Christian or not. I've been corrected when I was wrong, and I'm gonna correct you when you're wrong. It's not gonna happen tomorrow, but one of the reasons why things don't change is because nobody fights for anything. And why would you, knowing that you could go to jail or lose your license or lose your car or lose your house or lose something in the process of trying to do something good? So what do? You stay with evil. Well, I have my family to worry about. I have my kids to worry about. I have my friends to worry about. I have myself to worry about. Me, 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 me. Me, myself, and I. I have taken care of business So now I rest, right? Right. Some of you guys have not taken care of business and you rest. Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. It's funny. I should be a really sore, nasty, pissy person, but I'm not. You know why? Because forgiveness is a wonderful, wonderful, powerful thing to forgive. Talking about this little girl is about, well, who says? I said, God. Well, I do what I want. I said, that's stupid. Just, just, just so dumb. You know what I mean? You're not even trying to act right, yo. You're not even trying to keep to think right or speak right. You know, and what's worse is you know that forgiveness is a good thing, and it's a sin for those who know but refuse to do what's right. So we got a lot of sinners out here, and we got a lot of people living off of my work. God put me here. I took care of business, and did I get a thank you? And then when I want to sit back and watch my favorite show, just turn into this bitch fest. Got men who are 7 feet tall and 350 pounds, and some little woman, 120-pound woman, will take your WWE championship away from you. It's not. I know the rules don't permit that, but it's essentially what it's turned into. A woman could be the WWE champion because no man would touch her. And even if that's not the case, you can, some you can bring in some chick because the refs are kind of stupid. It's obvious that when I say that the refs are not really stupid. All right, I'll be nice in this instance. They're not really stupid. It's an act, and in the act, sometimes the refs do some dumb stuff. They'll turn their back, and the woman says, "will come and smack the man." You know, that's okay. This is what happened in WWE. Otis and Tozawa wrestling against the Creed brothers. Okay, and Maxine was outside getting beat on by Ivy Nile, but Otis acted like he was gonna come out and do something. Otis wasn't gonna do. See, if you like, it's dumb. That's so dumb. You're not. You've watched this 20 million times, and men do nothing. What's he gonna do? Yell at her? Stop it! He's not like gonna put his hands on her and pull her off and push her away and protect her from Maxine. He's not even see that's he's not even gonna do that. She's getting Ivy is beating the hell out of Maxine, and Otis was and if you're smart, Otis wasn't gonna do nothing. Why are you climbing out the ring? Where are you going? You ain't gonna do nothing. Rhea Ripley comes up and kicks Carlito straight in the nuts. Pow! I'm like, Dominic Mysterio gets beat on. I mean, they all do it, and the money is just so good. And then I'm watching the bump, and then Matt Camp and crew are laughing. Ha 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 ha! Ha. That's funny. That money must be really good. I don't think that's funny. And when you're the minority, you lose every time. To see, since you like to break the rules so much, I'm gonna break the rules too. I'm gonna win because I know I can, not because you know what? Because some rules aren't real and they're not true. I just said The minority always loses, but that's not true because it's the minority that saves the damn world. It's changed. It's just not what it used to be. I remember when Kane gave a tombstone to Linda to Linda McMahon. You know? I remember when when the Dudley Boys used to put women through tables. I remember when it's the Dudley Boys again chucked Victoria through the table. Bang! I was playing WWE 2K WWE or SmackDown versus Raw 2007, and the last match is Mickey James versus the Great Khali. In order to get your final championship or what your final trophy in that game, you have to fight that match and win. I thought that was like awesome. I said, and guess what? Guess what? I did it. Girl power. Now that's cool. I beat that giant. That's what I'm talking about, man. And that giant, and not like he just stood there and let me win. He fought back. He said, "Look, I love you, baby, but hey, this is real. I'm about to stomp you." Chris says, "Don't call it fake." Well, come on, man. Give me a break. I love you, Chris, but give me a break, man, please. Because, come on, man. You know what I'm saying. Come on, man. Give me a break. I don't know. So, yeah, I guess gotta move on. Find something else to do. I'll play the games. The games are good. I bought it already. But I don't think it's. But it makes me feel used and abused when I'm putting like investing money in this. You see, it's kind of interesting. It's almost like you worked with me more when I didn't have money and when I wasn't putting as much money into it than now. But it's like but it doesn't matter. I don't think that whether I'm putting money in it or not, I'm just not getting anything that I want or need. And it's just like, and I think, and like I said earlier, I think it's like because they don't care. They don't want you. You know, they don't want you. They're not. You're not the audience they're looking for. Maybe at one time, but not anymore. So it hurts. Um, it's not. It's not. It makes me kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I really want to watch and I really want to hang out, but they're just gonna do what they want to do. Michael, you said that you know are we gonna stop watching it? Are we gonna stop watching it? Some of us are. Not maybe not you, maybe not your crew, and maybe not even me. I'm just talking about NASCAR. But I know, but my friend Gavin has, dude, and Jesse, they both have given it up. They just don't. They're just not interested anymore. They used to watch it. They used to. And it's the same with me and the WWE and AEW and stuff. It's just yeah. play some. I'm gonna play the games, but that's all I can. That's. I'll tell you one thing though. I will sure not be buying WWE 2K25. I'll keep my money in my pocket this time, man. I'm gonna save my money because Kalari Purdue and the WWE, we ain't friends no more, man. We ain't friends no more. So I guess I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to really. After saying all that, I don't really want to play any video games right now. I didn't want to come on here and lay down. Well, I did want to come on here. I did actually because it's you guys know how much I love wrestling, but I've also told you how I feel about some of the things that I don't like, and nothing has moved, nothing has changed for the better. It will, but it's just not happening right now. I just gotta just give it some time, step away. Maybe one day I'll come back and it won't bother me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll just get over it. But right now, I just need to just stop putting myself through that. You know what I'm saying? It's not beneficial. It's not healthy, and as a man, it's just like, well, I tried, I tried. I voiced my concern. I did everything I could, and I guess it just didn't work out. So I'll just, kindly say thank you, goodbye, and heaven, and you take care. God bless you, love you, and that's it. So on that note, I'm gonna get out of here. Just wanted to talk live. I wanted to talk live, not in not in a video, because live is so um, it's so much different than a video and other recordings. It's so different. It really is. I understand. It's like you're so the live streams captivate you, and even if you don't, and then you get tired and you, then you go off and do something else. I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes, but it's very important to me. Wrestling is very important to me. It's in the Bible. It's spiritual. It's biblical, and you know, not being a fan of something that you've loved for so long is it's a very hurtful and saddening experience. But I'll get better. I'll heal up. I just wanted to just you know make it public and let y'all know what's going on. Still gonna hang out up down down. Still gonna hang out on Instagram. Still gonna like I said, I'll probably peak from time to time again, but I won't stay for long because I don't want to. I just don't want to hang out no more. I don't think you do either. So I guess we can agree on that. We'll just move on. So yeah, y'all have a nice day. I'm gonna come back and play some video games. And just wanted to talk today, man. This what it is, but we'll play some video games. Get through this story. Watch the credits roll. And yeah. So yeah, wrestlers just like don't get injured and the Lord be with you and all that good stuff. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get Jesus. You know what I mean. You know the drill. Peace out.